Sweden. Switzerland. USA. One more time, a big welcome to all our athletes.
You'll be here in just a minute. Shit, 1 minute, let's go.
Welcome everybody, take your seats. Yeah, we've got a great evening lined up for you tonight. It's going to be quite spectacular looking at some of the items we have. And I'd like to welcome you to the opening ceremonies of the 25th FAI World Canopy World Championships of Formation Skydiving and the 14th FAI World Championships of Artistic Events and the 4th FAI World Championships of Speed Skydiving. It is the second week of the Skydiving World Championships. We had a great week last week with the canopy formations, the canopy piloting, and of course the wingsuits events. Everybody was happy. A great closing ceremony as well, where the stage really did hold up to its standards. And this is what's called filling, while my next guest makes his way to the front of the stage. But it's a brilliant night to be here, and I hope you're going to have a great night as well. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the City Mayor of Eloy, Arizona, Micah Powell. Good evening, Micah.
Oh my God. Traffic was bad, I apologize. Skydivers, are you here today?
Yeah.
Come on, you can do better than that. You're in Eloy, Arizona. Are you here today? That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Good afternoon and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the city of Eloy and welcome to the Eloy Municipal Airport. I'm Mayor Micah Powell, and we are very proud of our city and this airport and extremely pleased that you have made the journey to participate in this very important competition. Woo! Let me catch my breath real quick. I ran over here. Man.
You did a good job, man.
Yeah, thanks. Woo! Thank you. The things I do for my community, right?
Yeah.
Woo! 30 countries are represented here, including, of course, the United States of America. You are making Eloy a true international destination. Please allow me to introduce several of my elected official friends. Start with my city council. I have George Ruder. Sarah Curtis. My Vice Mayor Dan Snyder. Councilmember Andrew Rodriguez, Jose Garcia, and Silver Guanajuato Rodriguez. Our city staff, David Malowitz, our city manager, and all the additional city staff that's here today. You know, Eloy is well represented on the city council by, of course, our two, who have personal interest in skydiving, Sarah Curtis and George Ruder, as you all know. Councilmember Sarah Curtis has been skydiving for 25 years and spent 12 of those years competing in national and world competition. She has medaled silver or gold in open class vertical formation skydiving in 12 national competitions, in 4 world competitions, and has organized or have been part of 17 world records. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Curtis. Now, who doesn't love George Ruder? That was kind of slow. Even though he hasn't jumped in the past 7 years, George has been a local jumper in Eloy since 2007. You might know him as the boss of Firebird Skydiving, one of our 2 local gear manufacturers here in Eloy. And he equips our current U.S. team and hopefully the next world champions, Arizona Airspeed. He kind of got Sarah into politics and spearheaded this awesome synergy that we have here in Eloy. And that has been built with Skydive Arizona, that your seat here today and for the future. But none of this is possible without the hills. Ladies and gentlemen, the hills. With the hills and Skydive Arizona to create a marquee event that highlights and tests your skills in incredible sports of competitive skydiving. Most importantly, we'd like to thank you, the hills. Without you and your continued effort and support, you've helped us transform a rural crop dusting landing strip into a world-class skydiving center, which has created jobs, provides visibility to a large group of people from all over the United States and world that had never even heard or have known that we have Eloy, Arizona. Skydive Arizona has the world's largest drop zone with over 100,000 jumps per year. We are proud to have them here in Eloy and Pinal County in Arizona. Thank you for all that you do, not only for our community, but for the sport of skydiving. Thank you, Hills, Mr. and Mrs. Hill, and Sean, and Steve, and Wendy, and everybody else. Yes. They're great partners for the city of Eloy, and we thank them so much. I'm guessing for many of you, this is your first time to Eloy and maybe even Arizona. I hope you have time to explore some of the desert beauty, maybe visit some of our museums, or at least enjoy our sunshine. The desert views and one of the many great local restaurants and stores here in Eloy, Casa Grande, and even Pinal County. Please join me in thanking the key event sponsors for the generous donation of time and resources. Without you, none of this is possible. Now, skydivers, judges, staff, family, and friends, and everyone who is here for this event, thank you for being part of this great competition. I wish you all the best. Good luck to each and every one of you. God bless.
All right, we have a little bit of a few minutes in the schedule. So Sean has asked me to invite Larry just to give us a few words about last week. Could you join us, Larry? We have an opportunity for you. By the way, before we get Larry on the mic, last week we had 2 athletes retiring from international competition. Do we have anybody here this week who's going to be their last ever event? So we can make a big show of you. Anybody deciding this is going to be their last championships? One person there, maybe? I don't know. We had Sushi from France, Kennedy Parnick, and Greg Windmiller last week who called it a day. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Hill.
Wow, what a great bunch of people we have here for this event. And I want to thank everybody that's here for coming. Lil and I have built a skydiving center with the idea of competition and that, when we first started. And it's grown into being able to host many world championships, World Cups, and U.S. skydiving championships. And we're very proud that we could do it. We started jumping in the 60s, so we've seen a lot of change. And you people are the future now, too. And so much change I've seen in the 50-some years I've been jumping. And I'm so proud to be looking out over this group of athletes that are such a good thing. You represent our sport so well. So I don't know how long Sean wanted me to talk, because so I'm not sure how long he wanted me to talk, but just a little history. Last week I think we had a very great canopy piloting competition here. It went excellent. And I want to thank all those competitors not here tonight, but we had their celebrations last week. So it's been quite an event that we've been holding here, and we're very proud to do it. So I guess I'm waiting for that airplane over there to start its motor. we've got a very good show for you tonight too. We've got first Kirby Chambliss. He's a world aerobatic champion. He's won many titles. He's been a U.S. Champion for many years. He's a Red Bull pilot, so you know he's good. And he's going to give you quite a spectacular show, I think. You're going to really enjoy it. After we've got that, we've got a Western show and Native American Indians, and I think you're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
So, thank you for coming. Have a great competition, and enjoy the show.
Thank you, Larry. Good job. Perfect. Yeah, we can hear it, yeah. Thanks, man. Good job. All right, thank you very much, Larry. I'll give you one more round of applause. Thank you very much. So over to your right-hand side, you can hear the engine now. It started for Kirby Chambliss. He's getting prepared to give us a display in his X540. It's going to be beautiful. He started flying when he was 21 years old for a corporate La Quinta Multi-Inn. He was a chief pilot and really smart guy. He said if this jet ever ends upside down with a CEO on board, I want you to be able to turn it the right way up without killing everyone. And he thought, well, makes sense to me. From that point on, flying became more than Kirby I'd ever imagined. He's just warming the engine now, getting ready for the display. As a child, Kirby was always playing and running around with toy planes. He says, I don't even remember saying I wanted to be a pilot, but I just always wanted to be a pilot.
Does he know there's no runway over there?
I don't know, we're going to find out in a minute, yes. There's no runway there, no? No. I think it needs a runway. Aircraft need runways, right? Let me just check my notes. Aircraft and runways. Yeah, I think so. It must have a plan. This makes it exciting, doesn't it? So they're warming up the engine without a runway. What's going to happen with this aircraft tonight? How is Kirby going to get himself into the air? Does he have some type of vertical assist? Does he have an elastic band? How is he going to power himself down through the trees, around the desert dogs, and through the potholes and into the sky? Here he goes, the gentleman! Full power. He's up. Whoa, man. I guess he didn't need a runway, right? That Lycoming engine, full power, just hanging off it. Incredible aircraft. Whoa. When he was 13 years of age, he began flying, and by 24, he was the youngest commercial pilot at Southwest Airlines and made captain by 28. Although he enjoyed flying commercial, it always became a means to pay for his true love for aerobatics. Here he comes. At 28, he continued training his aerobatic skills and routines, which he was able to display at various air shows. There, he began to establish his continuity, growing a fan base and earned recognition for his skills and acceptance onto the US national aerobatic team. He's accumulated more than 13 medals in world competition, and by early 2000s, he was recognized as one of the top 15 aerobatic pilots in the world and was asked to compete in the very first Red Bull air race. He transferred his explosive, aggressive style to the racetrack and is now a two-time Red Bull Air Race World Champion. Latest news since Red Bull pulled their sponsorship on the air race, there's a new consortium being put together. We tried to launch the air race for this year, but now we're looking at 2023. Here he comes. He resides on the Flying Crown Ranch between Tucson and Phoenix with his wife and fellow pilot Kelly,
and their daughter Carly. He's got a hangar and runway in the backyard, and he's only a few steps away from hopping in one of his several planes. You can check out his hangar on his website with all the aircraft there. When not flying, he enjoys jumping out of airplanes, oh really, and perfecting his skydiving skills. I've got a quote here for him. Got a quote here from him. It says he was asked by a journalist, why jump out of a perfectly good airplane? And his answer was, because we have a perfectly good parachute. To be honest, I never jumped out of a perfectly good airplane.
I think he's heading round to the runway. Give a big round of applause. What a display. He flew the whole display with smoke, and I was waiting for the opportunities. Air show announcers always get to say the iconic phrase, smoke on! So I didn't get to do it, so I'll say it now. Smoke on! There you go. He is coming in for landing. Give one more big round of applause. And he changes into a twin otter by magic. There you go. Incredible end to the show. All right, how's everybody doing? Dawn, are we ready for you, do you think? We're going to introduce to our next showcase and their announcer. She has 3 riders with her today that are going to demonstrate for us the Western sport that was actually founded in the state of Arizona, and it's called cowboy mounted shooting. And yes, folks, they will be loud and lots of fun. It's going to be great to watch. Please welcome Dawn Odell.
Thank you. Boy, that show was pretty exciting. I'm a retired airline employee, and that was thrilling to me. So, yes, thank you for that wonderful intro. And yes, we're going to talk about cowboy mounted shooting. What is that? Well, it is the fastest growing equine sports today. It was founded here in Arizona by a man named Jim Rogers. Jim was infatuated with Colt single action revolvers and wanted to put the two together with his other obsession, which is horseback riding. And so the first year, which was 30 years ago, in 1992, with just 3 contestants, they put on the show. Today, I actually have 4 contestants with me. We have Alex, and his horse, Red. We have Dusty on her horse, Arizona Man. We call him Zony. We have Cassidy on Buzzy, and yes, she loves that horse very much. And we have Shiloh on Bullet, and Bullet likes to run like a bullet. Okay, before we get started, as they walk over, you might want to ask, are these real guns? Yes, these are real guns that they use. They are single action revolvers, and they are using blanks, so you guys are all safe. So, well, mounted shooting, it is combined with speed and accuracy, and they are timed. It is a timed event. They are not going to go as fast tonight because it's on gravel, but you want to make sure that you get all the balloons. There's 10 balloons. They have 5 bullets in each gun. They will take the gun and they will shoot the first 5. Every time they have to cock that hammer back. And they put that gun back in their holster. They pull out the other gun and they do what's called a rundown.
They're going to do that out there.
And they want the goal is to get all 10 balloons.
Yes.
I gotta move this because it's gonna. Okay, our first rider is Alex and his horse Red. Now you will notice that there are 2 lines of balloons, 5 on each side, which we just talked about, and they're going to shoot. Remember, he's cocking that gun back every single time, and hopefully he got them all. And then he's changing guns, and he's going to get the last 5, maybe. Red. There he goes. Good job, Alex. Now, each rider has their own set of guns, and they have to load them themselves. It is a 6-shooter, so they have 1 empty slot. As our balloon setters, which we have Joe, Joey, Brooklyn, and Cody are our balloon runners. They work harder than the people that are shooting. So if we can give them a round of applause while they're setting out there. Yeah. There's actually 50 patterns, 50 plus patterns that they set up and they have to run. Some of them have a barrel in there. Some of them, they have to go around things. And the balloons are set at different levels, so they have to shoot. Sometimes it's an on shot, sometimes it's an off shot, so they're crossing the bodies. Today we just have a simple one. Next is Dusty on a zone. And Dusty is wearing a dress, as you see. They can wear, there is a dress code. They have to wear blue jeans with 5 pockets, a long sleeve shirt, and a cowboy hat and chinks. The girls can wear dresses, and if they wear a dress, they do not have to wear their cowboy hat, but Dusty looks so beautiful in hers. Next we have Cassidy, and she's riding Buzzy. She makes her run, so riders are scored on time and accuracy. If they leave a balloon, that's 5 seconds added onto their time. So you don't want to run too fast where you miss your balloons.
There we go.
Then you can, if you drop a gun, that's 10 seconds, and believe me, it happens. The most penalties you can get is 60. If you fall off your horse, it's 60 automatically. Patterns are usually ran between 15 and 35 seconds. Here is Cassidy on Buzzy. Remember, she has only 5 chances each time. Go, Buzzy, go. Now she's going to switch guns, pull out her next one, cock it back, and go. There she goes. In Vegas, she placed 2nd in Vegas. Okay, our last pistol runner is Shiloh. And Shiloh is riding Bullet. And as she gets, let's talk about the attire a little more. Like I said, we do have traditional 1980s dress that they can wear also. We have the cavalry area they can dress in. And let me tell you that it gets hot in those things.
This is a cool
And
shot.
Shiloh is going to be on Buzzy.
I love it. It's like
Or on
zoomed
Bullet.
in,
Last time Bullet ran past
and then I just rotate on the
fast.
thing. This is gonna be a cool shot.
And
That's why I figured I'd pick
there
Thank
you
you
go.
so much.
We have different levels.
Yeah.
The first runner you saw, he was an M1. He just finished his 2nd year. And there goes, she's got, woo!
Yeah.
Now if your hat drops before the timer, that's a penalty. Her hat dropped after the timer, so it's no penalty. Good job. Okay, we got 2 more. We got rifle, and that's where they have to, a shotgun. They're going to do, they have a cluster of 3 balloons and a cluster of 2 balloons. They have to keep 3 points of contact on the rifle at all times, which means you gotta trust your horses completely because you have to drop the reins to hold that shotgun. Our first rider of the shotgun is going to be Alex. And like I said, he just finished his 2nd year. He just finished his 1st year in shotgun. And Dusty, our 2nd shotgun rider, she is, this is her 5th year, and she's an M2 or L2, which means ladies 2. Cassidy, who was on Buzzy, she is an L4, and Shiloh is an L5. And Cassidy started as a wrangler, which they don't give them a gun, they use their fingers. Then they put an arc, and they stand down on the ground, and they shoot the arc. She won it in Las Vegas her 1st year. Okay, are we ready for the shotgun ride?
Yeah.
Okay, Alex is going to be on red doing shotgun. You see that there is still 5 balloons out there. They're just clustered. He's going to shoot the first 5 with his pistol, his revolver. Then he's going to holster it, pull out his shotgun, let go of the reins, and trust his horse. Good job, Red. Next we'll have Dusty,
Awesome.
who
Thank
actually
you.
just flew in because her birthday was 2 days ago, and she's now she's a traveling nurse, and she's in Oklahoma City, and she flew
Hell yeah.
home for her birthday, and
Thank
I
you.
said, "You're going to come do this." And she's going to have it on the other side to shoot. So she's going to do her pistol on the first side, and the second side she will do her rifle, or shotgun, sorry. Let's give another big hand for my balloon setters. They're running hard. And as Joey blows up a balloon real fast, blow, Joey, blow. I have to work with him in the morning. Okay.
This thing's sounding a little sickly over here.
Dusty was a queen on Zoni, and then she got into mountain shooting. She did gymkhanas, and like I said, she was the queen for Florence. And Zoni is a wonderful horse. Actually, all these horses are so well behaved. There she goes. She missed one. That would have been a 5-second penalty. And I will have all the riders come back up in front of the stage, and I'll introduce them again to you.
Is that it? Are we done with the riders? The balloons?
The riders will all come up front again, in front of the stage.
Beautiful.
First is Cassidy, then there's Shiloh, Alex, and Dusty.
Into the sun. That's a horrible shot.
And they all did an outstanding job, and their horses are lovely. Thank you.
There we go. I got it.
And I broke mine. I took it out of the place, sorry.
That's okay, Dawn. One more big round of applause for Dawn as well as the riders. Great job, everybody. All right, so eyes to the skies. We've got some flag and jumps coming for. Is everybody okay? You all doing all right? We've got food and drinks for you afterwards as well, so don't stress out too much. We've got flags coming from USA flag. We've got the Arizona flag, the Pinot flag of county, and the City of Eloy flag as well. And jumping the City of Eloy flag, we have Chazzy Woods. She's an A license, got her A license in 2001. She's never grown up since. Her forte is all things free fly, but she can totally dig some belly, hybrids, angles, and other shenanigans as well. She's collected multiple world records and competed at USPA Nationals in freestyle, VFS, MFS, and free fly. Chazzy has been lucky enough to compete at a World Cup for VFS and freestyle, and this will be her first world meet. Give her a round of applause for that, her first world meet. She's excited to represent the USA in free fly as Arizona crew with Melanie Firth and Frank Eloff. She's got over 8,600 jumps. She's an AFFI, a TI, a coach, a senior rigger, and a load organizer. Can you see them yet? Can you see the skydivers out of the plane?
Yeah.
Just check it out. Let's have a look.
Turn my heart, turn my
Look
flash
in
on.
front of the mic. Let's see what we've got in this beautiful
Yeah.
sunset here. Oh, there they go, yeah.
There we
are,
go.
beautiful. Looking
Cool.
good. All right. Who else have we got? We have Taylor Buffington. Now this flag, is it Pinal or Pinot? Pinal. Pinal County flag, that's the one he's going to be jumping. He's from Birmingham, Alabama, where we have the World Games in the summer. And he started jumping 6 years ago. He's got over 9,000 jumps. Over 9,000 jumps in 6 years. I've got just over 9,000 jumps and I've been jumping 32 years. Wow, I need to get my act together a little bit. He's recipient of the Path of Excellence Award
from the International Skydiving Museum and Hall of Fame. He's a tandem instructor, an AFFI, and a senior rigger. I think he also works at the tunnel as well. He's competed in 2A VFS Nationals, walking away with 3 open class gold medals, 1 open class silver medal, 1 advanced gold medal, 1 advanced class silver medal, and the teams he's competed on have been Team Paco, Team Dreamy, Hustlers, Hairspeed, Flight Shop, Hammer Time, and Erratic. How are they all doing? Let's see. Nice bit of formation flying. What do you think, guys?
A beautiful sunset for us.
And we have Melanie Firth with the Arizona State flag, 4,000 jumps, started jumping in 2012, grew up outside of Philadelphia. She's an AFFI, a TI, pro-rated FAI senior rigger. She's also competed at the 2022 Worlds in artistic free fly with AZ crew teammates Chazzy and Frank. She got silver in artistic free fly in 2022 at the USPA Nationals, multiple vertical world records, previously on the Elevate free fly team, and she lives in Arizona City and calls Skydive Arizona at home. And last but not least, Aaron Schmidt with the USA flag, started jumping in 2013, came to Arizona from Kansas. He's literally got a sister called Dorothy. He's got over 5,000 jumps, competed in canopy piloting in 2021 USPA National Championships intermediate class, and received the silver medal for speed. He's got an AFFI rating, a TI rating, as a private pilot, and a dad dog to Wicked. So ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of the United States of America.
Just click the transition. Click, yeah, like when I want to switch to that one, and they come up. Because they're going to land over here, right?
Yeah, so they're going to be down this way.
Okay.
Fantastic. One more big round of applause for your flag jumpers as they come in. Let's make them hear you.
And one more round of applause as these last two land. Great job, everybody.
would now like to call forward Tom Mattoni from France and Gorka Amanin. And Gorka Amanin as well, which will read the pledges. First of all, Tom. Bonsoir, Tom. Ça va?
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the name of all competitors, I promise that we shall take part of these World Championships, respecting and abiding by the rules that govern them, in the true spirit of sportsmanship, for the glory of sport and the honor of our teams. Thank you.
Well done, man. Really well done. Good job. Gorka Amin.
Good evening, everybody. In the name of all officials, I promise that we shall take part in these World Championships, respecting and abiding by the rules that govern them, in the true spirit of sportsmanship, for the glory of the sport. Thank you.
Come on, the French team, you can give him another, you can give him the same respect. Let's hear it. From the French. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. All right, I would now like to call forward ISC President Gillian Rayner to declare the event open to you all. Big round of applause, Gillian Rayner.
Thank you. Thank you, Gorka and Tom, who's our youngest competitor, for taking the oaths on behalf of you all. Although I stand before you as the ISC president, I'm also here as a jury member. So before I start, I'd just like to introduce the jury to you, the jury president, Doris Merz from Switzerland, and my fellow jury member, Alberto Martin Paracuelos. Thank you both. I'd like to thank the town of Eloy, represented by Micah, and all your team for giving us the honor of your presence here and for your very, very warm welcome. Thank you. I'd also like to say, as I did last week too, a really, really big thank you to the Hill family for hosting these first category event competitions for almost 30 years. So many that even they can't remember how many. But the first one for sure was in 1993. The support you've always given ISC is fantastic and very much appreciated by us all. And as Micah said, you're really great partners. Thank you. Thank you. COVID caused us to push back the events in 2020 and has led us to hold 2 consecutive World Championships. And it's a big ask of you all to do 2 World Championships one year after the other. So I thank you all for being here, all the athletes, the judges, the pilots, the other officials, and all the very generous volunteers. I hope you all have a wonderful competition, play fair, stay safe, and have fun. I hereby declare open the 25th FAI World Formation Skydiving Championships, the 14th FAI World Artistic Event Championships, the 4th FAI World Speed Skydiving Championships. They are now open, and I ask you all to please stand for the FAI anthem. Thank you.
All right, so we have one more piece of entertainment for you before you are released for your evening beverages and food. I'd like to introduce onto the stage the Indigenous Enterprise Dancers. Now, the Indigenous Enterprise is a North American dance troupe consisting of champion dancers from Canada and the United States. Their mission is to share the cultures of Indigenous people and increase the understanding of Native identity through film, fashion, and dance. We've got 4 dancers here for tonight's show, and I'm just trying to locate them now. We are a little bit early in the schedule, so maybe they are not quite here at the moment. I'm just looking around if we can see anybody in Indigenous clothes, but I don't think I can at the moment. So, as the sun sets, we are just looking for them.
All right. So, just give us a few minutes. Can we just have a little bit of music while we just re-coordinate our schedule? Stand by, guys. Just bear with us a few moments, and we'll get our dance troupe here on stage for you very shortly.
What's that?
Drone.
Oh, nice. No? Do something funny for the live stream.
You got it. You got it. You got it. I believe in you.
All right. Latest update for you. They'll be here in 9 minutes, so stick around. Stick around.
They asked me to come up here and do an Indian dance. I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, so check this out.
Hey, our dancers thought we were on the exact same schedule as we were a little bit ago, so we're a little behind. But we're here if you want. We've got our horse riders here. You can go on, talk with them. But the other people should be here in about 5-7 minutes.
And this just rotates like this.
Thanks, Larry. We're going to
Right, you can hold this for
have another horse display.
Right, so like I kind of go like this, you know, whatever. But yeah, if you want to do that,
So I think it's a good opportunity to get a photo call with the horses.
I was gonna get the horses, but you can't see them.
jump, everybody jump.
Did you see the horses?
No. I see the big old crowd.
Oh yeah, you can't see. Well, I'm just trying to make it see the horses. That's my mom.
Yeah, I know. Oh well. You got a phone?
Yeah, get up, take photos. That's the main thing.
Alright, let me switch and I'll call you.
Alright.
Coming down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town, haunted love. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am Stone heart, machine gun, firing at the ones who run. Stone heart, there's bulletproof glass. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Hello, thank you.
All good, my friend?
Okay. Okay.
I know.
We're still waiting for our other dancers.
Okay.
Default 2?
What's that?
Want to put it on default 2?
I hope
not
this
yet.
is a shot, huh?
I would say,
So I was asked a question with the blanks, how do they best balloons, and Dawn
was telling me the gunpowder that fires out of the blanks, that's what actually gets them. She's got an incredible picture there, if you get the opportunity to have a look. It's almost time for our dance routine to bring this ceremony to a close. After we've done this, guys,
do it. Because it might not display on there.
just some information for you after this.
So after this, we've got some food and drinks for you. That's going to be served on the basketball court. And judges and competitors get the food first as they have to go to their briefings. So the FS briefing, that's going to be in the main hangar west of the fishbowl. And the AE briefing in the main hangar east of the fishbowl. And the speed will be the east hangar, the packing area. So it's almost time for our grand finale tonight. It is our Indigenous Enterprise dancers. They are a dance troupe, Native American dance troupe, consisting of champion dancers from Canada and the United States. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's try that one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's go!
There we go.
Hello, how's everybody doing? Hey, come on, I thought we were at the skydiving event. I said, how's everybody doing? Awesome, my name is Kenneth Shirley. I'm very happy to be here on behalf of Indigenous Enterprise. Right now we're going to be demonstrating and showcasing some champion dancers from all over North America. Now I want y'all to make some noise. This gentleman right here comes to you all the way from Bozeman, Montana, coming down here to make his presence known. Can you guys give him a warm skydiving welcome from Mr. Todd Lodgepole?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, my name is Todd Lodgepole, and I'm going to be demonstrating the man's parade chicken dance. And this dance is supposed to mimic the chicken during its mating season, so it's supposed to impress the female side. So see a lot of little smooth shoulder rolls. I check myself out in the mirror. It's also a healing dance too, so I dance for the ones who are going through any type of tough times, or it be illness or anything. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you. Skydiving, please make some noise for Todd Lodgepole.